also got his little book here ready to go. Oh, he's on Facebook.
Hey, how's it going, everybody? Woo! Thursday! It's almost Friday. One more day. Yeah, came up from Chilliwack. But comedy is definitely my favorite thing to do. You don't understand. It is my favorite thing to do. Like, through my work, I got offered a job with BC Hydro, 21 days on and 7 off. And I was like, no, money was so good. I could have paid off everything I owed, but I couldn't do comedy, and I don't like hookers and blow, so. Yeah. But I'll tell you about myself. I'm 24 years old, and I have 2 kids. And I'm Native, and the mother is Spanish, so that makes our kids Indian tacos. But I have my kids 3 days a week. You know, and I pay my child support, and I'm proud of it. And I can also say with pride that I don't live with my parents. I live with my grandparents. Right? You know, like living with grandparents isn't always easy. It can be hard sometimes, especially if I've been like smoking weed or something. Like my grandma's a very kind, sweet old lady. She'll help me like find stuff I lose, like my keys. But like 5 minutes into the search, and we both forget what we're looking for. You know, like, we both leave the oven on once in a while. We both have chronic joint pain. I just don't have it in the hip. I got it right here in the chest. But I live on a reserve in Chilliwack, and a lot of people like think reserves are ghetto. You know, I disagree. I say no, because I'm surrounded by family and friends. Like, man, I've passed out all over the place, and someone has always dragged me home. That's love. But there is a way you can gauge how ghetto any neighborhood is. Like, this is legit. Like, it's all about the pants. Like, Rez ghetto pants, like, sag down to here. And, like, Brooklyn, Compton, like, substantially lower pants. And like trailer park ghetto, let's face it, if you lived in a trailer park, you're probably not even wearing pants. But you know, I like where I live. Like, kind of live in the woods, and like it's really private. And there's a lot of wildlife in our yard all the time. And I remember the first time my kids saw a family of deer in the front yard, they freaked out. My son's like, "Daddy, Daddy, Daddy, what are those?" And I was like, "Oh, son. Those are the landscapers. They come to cut and fertilize the lawn. Because Daddy doesn't want to do that." But, yeah. Pregnant women are pretty cool, I gotta admit. Twice, been there, done that. You know, they're always down for a nap. Down for ice cream any time of the day. But you gotta be careful with pregnant women. They're sensitive and emotional. Doesn't take much to upset them. Trust me. My ex was like 8 months pregnant, standing in the kitchen, like just on the verge of tears, looked so sad, and I leaned in, I'm like, "What's wrong, baby?" I swear to God, she's like, "We're all out of milk." Oh, it's okay. We can go get more. Do you want to go Dairy Queen? She's like, "Yeah." Everything's solved. Ice cream will fix it all. Ice cream. But, I don't know. You probably can't tell, but I was raised by hippie parents. Like, straight up. But the best part about it is that my dad will never admit it. But he's a surfer, and he grew up and he didn't want me to use deodorant. I'm like, I understand, yeah, it's full of chemicals absorbed in your skin, but I'm like, "Dad, women exist. Like, I'm gonna use it. Accept it." And my mom's like that organic hippie crystal type. You know these hippie crystals? I don't know what they're for. I don't know where you get them. But my mom's been acting all weird lately, like Zelda. Every time she gets a new one, she hoards them and does weird shit like this. I don't know what they're for. I haven't taken interest in it yet. But hippie parents are pretty cool. But like, I missed out on Play-Doh. Play-Doh. Something so simple. My mom made that shit. It was terrible. It didn't even taste good. Made it with like spelt flour, spirulina, oregano oil. Oh, still thinking about it makes me quiver. But I don't know. Growing up, like with hippie parents, like my dad was so quiet. Honestly, I thought he was magic. He could fix anything, anything. And, you know, like father, like son. I feel like as if I'm the same way. But you know, when I grew up, I realized it's not magic. It's not a gift. It's just you're broke. You just have to fix everything. Especially nowadays, you know, like you can't just go out and get a sweet job. You know, you need some sort of ticket or schooling. You can't let that hold you back or bog you down in life. Like every time my car breaks, I fix it. Ever since I was 18, I'm no ticketed mechanic. I mean, shit, there are people who make meth and they don't even have their witness. But when I got out of my relationship, I didn't want a relationship at all. So I was like on the prowl for like cougars and any woman that was just older than me. And it was fine. I dated a cougar for a while, and I don't know, we got along just fine. We even liked the same drinks. I mean, I was drinking vodka and Skittles. She was drinking vodka and Werther's Original. And like every time I'm talking to a younger guy about like my cougar experience, for some reason I just want. It sounds much more interesting in an Australian accent. Like when I'm explaining, like, alright, I was at the bar and there was a herd of cougars, and I knew a young wallaby like me would not survive. But next thing you know, I woke up pissed drunk, almost naked in the outback, which some of you may call it the parking lot. It just sounds more interesting. Like if I would have said that normally, it's just like, it's alright, I guess. But I don't know. I don't want to lie to my kids, you know, as a parent. Like we lie to our kids a lot, and we tell them not to lie. Like Santa Claus, Tooth Fairy, what's the other one? The Easter Bunny, democracy. Like we're such hypocrites. But I don't want to lie to my kids. I think it's so weird. I want to teach my kids like important things. Like when you leave an elevator, just before you go, you're supposed to hit all the buttons right before you leave. But I'll leave you with this. I kind of like all the change in the States, like the legalizing gay marriage and legalizing marijuana in some states. And I mean, they even have a black president. That's so cool. And Canada's still, well, Canada. I think we got like one up the states. I think the next prime minister should be a gay black woman. That is like a political triple threat. I mean, I don't know about you, but I think we do need some sort of change like that. Because, like, have you noticed that our planet is starting to look like a single male lives here? Alright, you guys are awesome. Thanks.
Yeah, you know what? I think our next prime minister should be the First Nations, right? Yeah, and then I'll get my land back. Hey, boy, if I had no land, I tell you, I'd be there right now. So I remember I said I was going to give you guys a little treat from my little buddy Eric Wilson. He said he wants to do it now. He kept picturing me sitting right there. He said, come on, I want to pose. No, I just kidding. Yeah, I said if we do the next one again, he said, he's gonna do a special half hour. He's gonna come up here and do all the body, you know. However they do them. My favorite has always been, see that? Hey, world's biggest teapot. Who needs a six pack, right? All right, all right, ladies and gentlemen. Now we're gonna kind of like slow things a bit down here. These stools over here, they're not for me. Hey, they're for my next little person that's gonna come up here, and she's gonna do a few songs for us for this half time right now, and then we're gonna have another couple more come up here after this. I do have some kind of a sad story to tell you after, okay, but not right now.